Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome. Today is day 8 of 90 of the poetry writing challenge. I was really glad to make it to day 7. So 1 week is done and I'm going on to next week, day 8, which starts the second week, and I'm really glad for that. So I was wondering what to write about today, and I was thinking about my background in terms of where I worked. My previous place of work was at an ENT clinic, and there were hi Charlene, and there were lots of procedures that we did there. For those who do not know, I am a registered nurse. There were lots of procedures we did at the ENT clinic, but one that has been consistent, and for every clinic day, we always got a few of these cases, and that's impacted Earwax. Earwax is something that we all do have. While it has some functions which we really appreciate, at times it can become problematic, and one of the things that usually causes problem is this thing here called a Q-tip. Incidentally, I was reading the directions on the Q-tip pack, and they were just listed out the things that you could use it for. One of the things was to reach hard, to use it hard to reach areas, and I think this is where people misinterpret and use it to clean their air, because this Q-tip can cause so many problems, and impacted wax is definitely a problem. And I just wanted to touch on that and give you some facts about Earwax. And this is day 8 of poetry writing. So here goes. Here are some very simple facts which you should know about cerumen, aka Earwax. The ceruminous gland produces this secretion, which gives the air a measure of protection. Within the air canal, dust or an insect may try to enter. However, the presence of Earwax puts a stop to its venture. The air self-cleans, and this is quite normal, but Earwax can build up, thus narrowing the canal. Unskilled attempts at removal may cause it to become impacted, as it is pushed deeper into the air instead of being extracted. Impacted Earwax is a problem that requires attention, since it can result in some of the symptoms undermentioned. Air pain or a feeling of fullness, ringing in the air, also known as tinnitus. It may trigger the onset of coughing, or the individual may complain of ear itching. More commonly experienced is hearing loss, as sound waves are not permitted to travel its course. Hardened Earwax requires the use of a softener, obtained by prescription or just over the counter. Gentle irrigation is done by a trained professional to clear any occlusion from the canal. Fortunately, with the removal of Earwax from the canal and tympanic membrane, the sense of hearing can then be regained. And that is the 8 of 90 poetry writing, some facts about Earwax. And as I read that, I recall our audiologist, Miss Gemma Bob was saying, she always said, you should not put anything that is smaller than your elbow into your ear. So that definitely takes Q-tips off the list, okay? And I would just like to say hi to Miss Gemma. You've taught me a lot in the time that I was there, and I would also like to mention Dr. Ashraf, Dr. Mirza Ashraf, and Dr. Narish Amagam, two ENT doctors who have always taken an interest in my writing. Not just being a good nurse, but also the writer part of me. And they have always encouraged me to be my best. So I recognize them today, and I do hope that maybe they would see this, and this is dedicated to the whole ENT crew, doctors and nurses. And I do hope that all of you here who came on or who may be listening a bit later, that you really see the importance of, yes, Earwax does have a function. Also, it can create a problem, but know what causes the problem and how to deal with it. Know when a professional is needed. Okay, there are things that we can do for ourselves, but there are also the times when you need to see a professional. So this Friday evening, you all do take care, and I look forward to doing this again tomorrow on some topic. I don't know what it will be, but I have to take the kids out tomorrow, so most likely it may be something of fun. So tomorrow evening again. Hi, Miss Joy. Thanks for checking in. Alicia Cox, my best friend across there in Florida. Thanks for tuning in despite everything that is going on with you guys. You are in our prayers. And of course, Angel Jones is supporting. Charlene Hansraj, my classmate from primary school. So you all do take care. Bye. And I hope that Earwax was giving a bit more information to what you already knew. Bye.